Imagine a mountain range older than the dinosaurs, older even than the Himalayas, a silent sentinel shaping the destiny of northwestern India. Welcome to the Aravali Hills, a geological marvel stretching over 650 kilometers from the bustling streets of Delhi southward through Haryana, Rajasthan, and into Gujarat. Formed over 2 billion years ago, these hills aren't just rocks, they're the backbone of an ecosystem, a shield against deserts, and a treasure trove of history and resources. In the next 10 minutes, we'll journey through their ancient origins, ecological wonders, and the battles to preserve them. Let's begin. The Aravali Range, often called the Aravali Hills, runs in a southwest-northeast direction, covering a width that varies from 10 to 100 kilometers. Its northern section, known as the Sambhar Khitri Ranges, features 3 discontinuous ridges rising between 300 and 900 meters. To the south, the Sambhar Sirohi Ranges boast higher peaks, culminating at Guru Shikhar on Mount Abu standing tall at 1,722 meters, the highest point in Rajasthan outside the Himalayas. Composed mainly of ancient quartzite, gneiss, and schist, these hills display a palette of rose-colored stones and sandy terrains. They are sparsely vegetated in the north but lush with forests in the south. Rivers like the Banas, Luni, Sakhi, Sabarmati, and Chambal originate here or carve through the valleys, providing life-sustaining water for irrigation and millions of people. Without these hills, the arid Thar Desert might swallow much of the region. Geographically, they divide the plains of the Ganges from the desert, influencing everything from weather patterns to human settlements. Delve deeper, and the Aravali's story unfolds like pages from Earth's diary. This is one of the oldest fold mountain systems on the planet, dating back to the Precambrian era, over 2 billion years old. Born from the clash of ancient continental plates, the range has endured countless cycles of uplift, erosion, and weathering. What we see today are the worn-down remnants, metamorphic rocks like quartzite, gneiss, and schist, sculpted by time into gentle slopes rather than jagged peaks. Unlike the young, towering Himalayas, the Aravalis have been humbled by eons of wind and rain. Yet, their age brings riches, deposits of lead, zinc, copper, gold, tungsten, marble, granite, and sandstone. These minerals have fueled civilizations for millennia, from ancient toolmakers to modern industries. Geologists marvel at how these hills reveal Earth's early history, with fossils and strata whispering secrets of a primordial world. Beyond geology, the Aravalis are a vital ecological fortress. They stand as a natural bulwark against the encroaching Thar Desert, halting its sands from invading fertile lands in Haryana, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, and beyond. By blocking dry westerly winds from Central Asia, they moderate winters and guide monsoon clouds eastward, ensuring rainfall for the Indo-Gangetic plains. This range is a master of water management, absorbing precipitation to recharge underground aquifers that quench the thirst of cities like Delhi and Jaipur. Biodiversity flourishes here. Dry deciduous forests in the north give way to subtropical greenery in the south, hosting endemic plants adapted to harsh conditions. Wildlife sanctuaries protect icons like Bengal tigers in Sariska, leopards, sloth bears, spotted deer, and over 300 bird species. Places like Mount Abu Wildlife Sanctuary and Ranthambore National Park showcase this richness. But the Aravali's true power lies in climate stabilization. Without them, desertification could accelerate, threatening agriculture and livelihoods for millions. Humans have long intertwined with the Aravalis. Rich in resources, these hills yield sandstone for iconic structures like the Red Fort, limestone for cement, and precious metals that drive economies. Mining and quarrying have created jobs and built cities, with Rajasthan's marble and granite adorning global landmarks. Culturally, the range is dotted with history, prehistoric sites, medieval forts like Kumbhalgarh, and sacred temples on Mount Abu reflect millennia of human presence. Yet, this bond has a dark side. Over the last 4 decades, rampant illegal mining has scarred the landscape, depleting groundwater, polluting air, and fragmenting habitats. Forests have thinned, wildlife corridors disrupted, and dust storms worsened. What was once a harmonious coexistence now risks irreversible damage as short-term gains clash with long-term sustainability. Today, the Aravalis face a crossroads. Environmentalists rally against mining threats, with protests highlighting the range's role in global anti-desertification efforts under UN conventions. A pivotal moment came in November 2025, when India's Supreme Court defined an Aravali hill as any landform rising 100 meters or more above surroundings, with clusters within 500 meters forming the range. This uniform standard applies across Delhi, Haryana, Rajasthan, and Gujarat, but critics argue it excludes 90% of the terrain, potentially green-lighting more extraction. Protections include a 2009 ban in Haryana's key districts and a May 2024 Supreme Court order halting new mining leases range-wide. The Central Empowered Committee pushes for scientific mapping, impact assessments, and no-go zones in sensitive areas like tiger habitats and water recharge sites. Hope glimmers in initiatives like the June 2025 Aravali Green Wall Project, a 5 km buffer across 29 districts, aiming to restore 26 million hectares by 2030 through afforestation and community involvement. The Aravali Hills are more than mountains, they are guardians of India's past, present, and future. From their billion-year-old stones to their life-giving waters, they remind us of nature's resilience and our responsibility. As threats loom, it's time to act, support bans, join reforestation, and advocate for stronger protections. Preserve these ancient hills, and we preserve ourselves. Thank you for joining this journey. For more, explore local sanctuaries or dive into the resources below. So friends, that's all for today's lecture. I hope you found this session clear, useful, and informative. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. Share it with your friends. And if you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next video.